The day is here. The moment is here. We celebrate our 10th season of the best sports talk show on the planet. Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Fire it up. On your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Kevin Durant, you should have left California.
This Bronx sexual upset me in having to bring this teenage idiot from Wisconsin into a sports conversation. Are you really surprised that the Cowboys are giving up on Ezekiel Elliott?
Whoa. Hell no! Well, no one cares about baseball.
Bitch, are you for real?
Let's get it. Time to celebrate our 10th year. And it starts this way. Good morning. Welcome to the Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning as we kick off our 10th season of this show, this best sports talk show on the planet. Whether it's on radio, on the internet, or in your eyes, we are the best. We will continue to bring you the hottest of hot takes, the coldest of cold hard facts, and just bring you the best. And I want to thank everybody, no matter whether you listen for a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, or a couple of hours, throughout the course of our what is now our 10th season on the air, and season number 10 kicks off today. I love you guys. Let's get down to business. This is the Whip Around. Miguel Cabrera. Hall of Famer. That is all. Dear Gabe Kapler, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. After a 107-win season 2 years ago, he is now out as manager of the San Francisco Giants. Could Bob Melvin be the next in line? We will see. The WNBA World Championship Series is set. It's the two best teams in the WNBA, the Las Vegas Aces and the New York Liberty, will clash in a best of five series that begins next Sunday. The Aces are the defending champions. Becky Hammond said, quote, "We're happy to put ourselves back in a position to win the ultimate prize, which is a championship." They swept Dallas in the semifinal series. They advanced to the Liberty advanced to the WNBA Finals for the first time since 2002, and is the lone remaining original franchise that has not won a championship. Stewart said, quote, "The fact that the Liberty haven't been to a final since 2002 is wild. To know that we have the entire city behind us is really, really special. Later on this week, I will preview this incredible championship series, and I may add a few peripherals to it. I will keep you posted." 307. That's the magic number of home runs that the Atlanta Braves wind up with this year as they go deep twice. They tie the major league record with 307 home runs this year. The Braves are the odds-on favorite to win it all, but as I've often said and will continue to say, to be the champs, you must unseat the champs. More on that later. Tim Wainwright given a family dog on his retirement day. He promised his children that he would get a family dog when he retired from baseball. He didn't have to. The Cardinals presented the Wainwrights a Legato Romanalo puppy during the 35-minute ceremony before the 42-year-old pitcher's final game with the team on Sunday. His wife, Jenny, named the puppy Louie. The Wainwrights have four daughters, I beg your pardon, Bailey Grace, Addison, Marcy James, and Sadie Faith, and a 4-year-old son, Caleb Adam. Wainwright went 201-28 with a 3.53 ERA in 18 major league seasons, all with the Cardinals. He got his 200th win in his final pitching appearance against the Milwaukee Brewers on September 18th. Yadier Molina was among a host of players participating in the ceremony. Wainwright and Molina were battery mates in a major league record 328 games. And something you may not know about Adam Wainwright. Adam Wainwright, as a rookie, closed out the Detroit Tigers in 2006 when the Cardinals won it all. Second consecutive rookie to close out a team in the World Series. Who was the rookie before, the rookie closer before him? Who did it? Bobby Jenks closed it out with the Chicago White Sox. In a picture, some sad news, and I hate reading this, but Tim Wakefield, knuckleballer who started with the Pirates, really made his name with the Boston Red Sox, has passed away at the age of 57 from brain cancer. In a statement on social media, the Red Sox said, quote, "Our hearts are broken with the loss of Tim Wakefield, number 49. Wake embodied true goodness, a devoted husband, father, and teammate, beloved broadcaster, and the ultimate community leader. He gave so much to the game and all of Red Sox Nation. Our deepest love and thoughts," as I continue to put, "our deepest love and thoughts are with Stacy, Trevor, Brianna, and the Wakefield family." Man, this breaks my heart because I loved watching him pitch. I love watching him just float that knuckleball up there and dare people to try to hit it. Tim Wakefield gone from us, I believe, way too early at the age of 57. To the Wakefield family and to Red Sox Nation, our hearts and prayers are with you and will continue to be with you. I'm going to find a way even further to honor Tim Wakefield because his number was 49. When I played baseball, that was my first number 49. But not just because of Wakefield, but because at the time, one of my favorite White Sox pitchers was Richard Dotson, and he wore number 49 before he switched to 34. But I will find a way to put that 49 patch in Red Sox script on the screen here throughout the course of this opening week of our 10th year. To the Wakefields, once again, we are with you in prayer and in condolences. That's a whip around presented by Fanatic. Playmaker is standing by to gloat. I mean, to recap week 4 of the NFL with the game being played tonight. Congrats to his Rams. They won in overtime against the Colts. but I think the weekend belonged to a certain team in the Bay, and he won't say their name aloud. We're going to have some fun when you all get back as we kick off our 10th season of Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. More after this.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
He was only 58 years old when he passed away. That outcome could have been different.
Colorado happens to be one of the worst states for radon levels.
It's in our ground, and it seeps up.
The more you breathe radon, the more chance you have of DNA being hit and the cell mutated. The EPA estimates 22,000 lung cancer deaths a year caused by radon.
We all make choices. When it comes to alcohol, kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, have a seat for a second. Remind me about that party again?
Alex is just...
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. They want guidance and honest answers to their questions. And it makes a difference when the message is consistent and part of everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Cause we take this job so serious.
The f*** is that? Sorry, pardon me. My apologies.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
Oh, have mercy. Extended break. Thank you all for staying with me and staying with us. Quickly to the Fanatics feedback zone. RC on Hoops, Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Salute to you. The Legacy of New York joins us. Good morning and happy 10-year anniversary. Very much appreciated. Michael 3000. Good morning, guys. Mac Jones is trash. That was proven. And Victor Locke, my homie from Chicago. An idea is born in the mind. The idea gains a foundation. The idea expands. The idea becomes an institution. 10 years ago, a Snowman had an idea, and now it's an institution. Congrats on 10 years. Thank you very much, Victor. And Victor, you've been around for all 10 seasons, and I appreciate you so much. I appreciate everyone, any and everyone that has come along for the ride over the course of the first 9 years, and now we are into our 10th year. Where's this button? I got to introduce this guy.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic black. I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
Playmaker, and he joined. There is but one cause for me to follow. As I said, here's the Playmaker, and he joins every Monday and Tuesday. What's up, man?
What's going on? Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you feeling?
10th season of Snowman in the Morning.
Yeah, it's our 10th year.
Where have the years gone?
Well, everywhere. Because I can honestly tell you, there have been so many times I wanted to put this show on the shelf and not pick it up again, but people kept saying, nope, we need you. And when they kept saying that, it's like, okay, I have to see where this goes. So now it's gone, well, as Cole pushed the correct button, it's now gone off the rails, but we are here. Which game you want to start with first, man?
Neither.
Neither?
Neither.
Why?
Because
where do you want to start this morning?
Something took place out of nowhere in the world of basketball.
Okay.
First, it was the shocking news of Damian Lillard going to not Miami, but Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's that.
And then all of a sudden,
Drew Holiday
happened.
Mm-hmm.
From Milwaukee to Portland to Boston.
And the problem is?
One. Well, we already know how Jimmy Butler feels right now.
He is quite salty.
He is salty as all outdoors.
He is quite salty.
I heard Joel Embiid was out here tweeting, so I'm pretty sure he's feeling salty.
Well, it's Joel Embiid. Who cares? Next. It's Joel Embiid. Who?
Here's the interesting thing, though. When I first heard Damian Lillard in Milwaukee, I'm like, ugh, that's nasty. Dame with Giannis, ugh. And then now I gotta sit here and then you gotta say Drew Holiday's teaming with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum,
and the Boston Celtics are now the favorites. Sorry, Milwaukee.
Oof.
I have no faith in the Milwaukee Bucks.
Ooh, that's just. And then through all this, Joel Embiid still got to deal with a.
With Stay Puff Harden. I
was thinking something.
I said it to.
I was thinking something else of how James Harden feeling right now, but I'll go with that.
I know we know how James Harden feels, and I hope he gets every piece of karma coming his way this year.
So it's like
I would, what? I gotta push a button, and I gotta push a button. And I know this is going completely off the rails, but I don't care about Joel Embiid. I don't care about James Harden. I don't care about the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, that's the only other team in the East that's worth talking about.
Who cares?
Well, it's not Miami's fault. It's Portland's fault because Portland tried to be slick. And how you trying to be slick with the original gangster of the NBA, which is Pat Riley? You weren't gonna fleece Pat Riley.
No, you weren't.
Tell us something. Oh, we wanted either Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo, and both of them came out and said they want to play with Damian Lillard in Miami.
And Pat Riley said,
"Nothing for you."
And plays by CJ. No, I have no faith in the Milwaukee Bucks. They will get eliminated in the East semifinals.
Wow, who? If they wanted
Boston
to,
Celtics.
If they wanted to with the Boston Celtics, that's a.
They won't be one. They won't be 1-2. Somebody else is going to sneak into that 2 spot, and it ain't Milwaukee. I'm sorry.
You for real? It ain't Philly.
I am very much for real.
It ain't Philly, so who else you got?
I don't care about Philly. Philly won't make the playoffs.
And it can't be Miami because Miami don't have the team no more.
No, they won't.
So it's either gonna be Boston 1 or Milwaukee 1, and the other one gonna be number 2.
Wrong.
What?
Someone's gonna sneak into that. Someone's gonna sneak into that.
Ain't no way in good gracious is gonna be the goddamn New York Knicks.
You never.
Are you for real?
Be the Brooklyn mess. Brooklyn will not.
You made Cole cuss. You see that? Cole ain't even on the air. He cussing at you right now.
No. Cole is in the background. He usually works during the first hour with his job, and he pops on in the back with us. But I made it's a rarity that I made Cole swear. I just did.
The Brooklyn mess. What
the Brooklyn mess? They're listen. I will make 2 very bold predictions. I did it again. I did it again. Now, I know Cole is saying to me,
now he ought to know better than that.
But I can't help it. I love making Cole laugh. Wait a minute. You know what Brooklyn and Philadelphia are saying right now?
Oh, woe is me.
Hello there.
Meanwhile, Boston and Milwaukee, and I know Boston and Milwaukee will go 1-2. I know that. I'm just stirring the coffee pot a little bit here, but it's gonna be one. Whoever gets the number 1 seed between those two, the other gets the number 2 seed, and it'll be a
what
game.
I like. I can talk NBA without not bringing up a certain team.
You don't have to bring up a certain
Stop
team.
the cap.
Good. That's why I don't be on Wednesdays.
And that's a good thing. Because if you were to bring up a certain team, my next 3 words would have been,
oh, hell no.
That's why I avoided Wednesdays, okay?
Yes.
All right. I got that out the way. We're gonna see how this goes. It's interesting how the East looks now. Now I gotta be in tune.
Listen, the rest of the East is saying,
ooh, I'm dying.
Oh, and by the way, Milwaukee signed Cameron Payne from the Suns.
Who's Cameron Payne?
So now they have a backup point guard too.
Who's Cameron Payne?
Okay. Matter of fact, do the Suns even have any depth anymore?
Oh, hell no. Hope that answers your question.
I mean, you got the trio of mid-range shooters, but what you got after that?
You know, what do they have after that?
What do they have after that?
That answer your question? They didn't have much depth. Thank you, Cole. They didn't have that much depth in the first place.
They damn sure don't got no depth now.
They damn sure don't. And
no
won't
Cameron
have
Payne, DeAndre Ayton in Portland.
DeAndre Ayton's about to have his career revived.
Jeez,
in fact, my statement about the Phoenix Suns is this.
Oh, somebody got his head knocked off!
I mean, it is the month of October. We only got like 2 weeks before the season starts. So.
Mm-hmm. And I'm lining up my NBA insiders right now.
So
and I truly hope you will be one of them throughout the course of this season.
Yeah, I'm already on Tuesdays.
Good. Because I'm talking to right now, Bill Schoenig, voice of the Spurs, and Travis Demers, voice of the Portland Trailblazers.
All right, now to something that I want to do, and I'm happy to do it.
Okay.
Victor! Beautiful job. Marvelous job. Yes. Yes. Thank you. He gave that man his worst ass whooping as a coach. I love it. Yes. You made him bench his starting quarterback. Yes.
You made Bailey Zappi relevant. They made Bailey Zappi relevant for 30 minutes.
Yes. Great job. Great job, Victor. Great job.
Is there a reason you're celebrating this, my man? if as if I didn't know already. As if I didn't know already.
So great job, Cowboys. Great job. Attaboy. And this is the only time. And this is the only time you're gonna get an attaboy Cowboys out of me the rest of the season.
Because next Sunday they're gonna get smashed.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That team in the goddamn Bay.
Why?
And is in the Bay area.
Just a minute. I have to ask this playfully. Why are you so hard on that team? Matter of fact, let me change the question. I know this is gonna make you smile, and you know I'm being playful when I pose this question. Why are you being so hard on my team? As if I didn't know the answer to this.
I mean, there was a couple players on that team that gave me wins on fantasy football, so you know, I ain't grateful for that.
Was one of them Mr. McCaffrey?
Oh, you damn Skippy. The fact that he fell to me at that point, the fact that he fell to me in the first round was stupid by everybody.
And that's crazy that he fell to you in the first round. Of course, the first game we're talking about in our NFL wrap-up, Niners smashed the Cardinals 35-16. Christian McCaffrey, 4 touchdowns, 2 in the air, 2 on the ground.
I have a question, and I think Cole know what button to push when I ask this question. Who didn't believe that the Cardinals were going to get smashed?
Oh, I know the button to push. I don't think he's back there. But pose your question again.
Who didn't believe the Cardinals were going to get smashed? Exactly. And I can't believe I actually used that. I have never used that.
Now you have.
I have.
Now you've been fully indoctrinated in using that button.
Oh my God.
Who actually thought the Cardinals had a chance even when they pulled it within 21-16? Who actually thought they had a chance after McCaffrey scored his first touchdown? Out of jokes.
And why he jumping over people scoring touchdowns too?
You saw that, did you not?
Jumping over people scoring touchdowns. I know what type of game this going. I know what type of game this is gonna be. Okay. Glad that I knew not to pick that game.
You knew not to pick that game when you saw that?
No, I knew not to pick that game when I did my picks. I picked 7 games. I used to go through the schedule and I picked the 7, top games, and I'm like, I said,
and that wasn't one of them.
No, because it was only 3 afternoon games, so it's like, okay,
Right.
which one of the 3 do I need to pick? Okay, I'm gonna go
Right,
with that one. Which happily, Victor, you did me justice. You did me justice. Okay, you did me justice.
Now I back it up with this joke, and here we go. And I know Victor's gonna yell at me. Hey Bishop, do the Cowboys stand a chance next Sunday night?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
And I have to pick that game too. I can't avoid that one. Damn it.
Because it's a primetime game.
It's Sunday night.
Yes.
See, I don't do Thursday night. So
Me neither.
I'll do usually how it goes. I'll do the 3 top 1 o'clock games, 4 o'clock games, Sunday night, Monday night. But since the Jaguars were playing in London, obviously I had to do that. So that's it's a national game.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I can't avoid that game next week. That's Sunday night. I can't avoid that one. I would love to avoid that one, but I can't. So.
But you can't do that one, can you? You can't avoid that. That's what I was trying to say. You can't avoid that one, can you?
I can't avoid that.
Oh, son of a.
So when Sunday gets here, you will see who I pick for Sunday night. I can't avoid that one.
All right, here I go with the obvious joke. Why can't you avoid that one?
Damn. Oh yeah, by the way, Victor asked me a question.
Yes.
I would have went 6-0 Saturday, but a certain coach that I'm gonna get on tomorrow. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna get on tomorrow. I want to choke him. If he was in front of me right now, I would strangle him right now.
Is that coach in Louisiana?
Well,
is that coach in Louisiana? That's my only question.
Yes.
Say no more.
Oh my gosh, this guy here. And by the way, let me go get this out the way. And yes, my team got their ass whooped. Deservingly so.
33-14.
In Lexington, Kentucky.
In Lexington. And y'all used to have no problem winning in Lexington. None.
You didn't have no problem beating them at all.
Right.
What happened? Some of the wins was Kentucky's fault.
You mean the game on 2 occasions they left the receiver wide open?
Completely open. Like, ain't nobody over there.
Nobody was around him. Now, given what happened Saturday in Lexington, I hate to do this to you, Playmaker, but
Trays.
Thank you, Victor, because Victor did drop in on bearing down a gridiron.
You did a good job on that one. You did a good job on that one. And while I'm thinking about it, thank you to
Yeah, I also had to give Florida State fans what they wanted, which I hated.
I know. Let's take a break. When we come back, a relaxing session with one Ryan McCarthy, because I know he has some things to get off his chest. It's the first day of our 10th season of Snowman in the Morning, back in the flash.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Doggone it.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
Y'all know what? Hey, cool. You know how much I hate this out with a passion.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Yes, it's Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
The fun continues as we celebrate day 1 of our 10th season of Snowman in the Morning. Thank you to all that have come along for the ride. Thank you to those of you on WLEO 26.7 in Baltimore, WIRU-DB in Chicago, as well as our flagship station, Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio, and to those on WQEE 99.1 FM in Atlanta. And also thank you to our television networks at BS3 down in Texas and CSTV out of Reno, Nevada. Now, with all that being said, time for some coffee. Uh-oh. You're now reaching for the bottle this morning.
No, he don't need to.
Yes,
they were robbed last night. They were robbed.
And for that reason, that's the reason I'm saying he needs to reach for the bottle. Because they were straight up robbed last night.
Yeah, and your caption on I don't know if we wrote that caption before the rally, that when the Chiefs were up 17-0, but the Chiefs did not win in style. The Chiefs survived. Because
just a minute. Let's set this up right. Let's set this up right. Since Ryan McCoffey is here, we're going to give him the floor. Take it.
Oh my gosh, where do I begin? NFL officiating. Oh, I got 2 targets today, not just one. I have 2 targets today.
Well,
you have 2 targets today.
Well,
the first one
took us to week 4 to get here.
NFL officiating. Have a seat.
Up. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, NFL officiating. Have a seat.
Now cook.
Let's talk about that final drive by the Kansas City Chiefs in last night's game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta give credit where credit was due. Kansas City came out flying. The Jets did not. Jets rallied, made it a game. It wasn't an embarrassment like we all thought it was going to be. I can give my flowers to Zach Wilson because he exceeded my expectations exponentially and made us believe that they could win this game. Made us Jets fans believe he could win this game.
He sure did.
You even had Fireman Ed in the game.
Fireman Ed was on one last night.
But then the fumble happened.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say this, Zach, got to pick up those slow snaps, man.
I give him credit. He owned it in the post conference. He owned it.
And that tells you how far he's come to from last year when he was quoted as saying in the New England game. Do you think your performance didn't affect the defense? No. He's come a long way from that.
Yes,
I will give him total credit, and it also helped that Aaron Rodgers was in the building, kind of pumping his tires, give him some confidence. And
oh yeah.
Sorry?
I said, oh, yeah. Keep going.
All right. So let's talk about that last drive. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the last drive by the Kansas City Chiefs. There was 2 missed calls and 1 egregiously bad call. First missed call. 3rd and 20. The Jets are backing the Chiefs up. That defensive line, after the first quarter, the Jets were a completely different team on defense. They found their identity. They pinned their ears back. They went hard.
After Mahomes.
After Patrick Mahomes. Went hard at him. And they still kept going. And they kept going the entire game long. It felt like Herman Boone in Remember the Titans. You blitz all
night.
Or sorry, Coach Yost. Coach Yost, not Coach Boone. Coach Yost. Coach Yost was the one that said it. Blitz all day long. And he kept coming at Mahomes, forced him to throw those 2 picks. Should have been 3. We'll get to that in a moment. But on 3rd and 20, I saw national television audience sees one of the most blatant holds ever you'll ever see.
Social media went off.
Yes, they did.
Uncalled. Uncalled penalty. But they'll gladly throw a flag on the Jets on C.J. Mosley for hand checking a guy more than 5 yards down the field. That they'll throw a penalty flag on. But the blatant hold, and Jermaine Johnson's trying to get the referee's attention. Hey, I'm being held. You can clearly see him getting his shoulder pads yanked up to his ears. Almost looks like Cornholio there. I am the great Cornholio.
You must give me DB for my bunghole.
Anyway, they won't call a blatant hold that would have negated that run and sent the Chiefs back 10 more yards. Would have been a 3rd and 30. No, instead we get a 5-yard. We get a hand-checking call, and Patrick Mahomes is allowed to go run around the field as much as he wants.
Of course,
because God forbid, the Chiefs lose this game.
3rd and 20.
Second.
God forbid in front of Swifties.
Yeah, in front of the Swifties who have to make this game.
And Patrick Mahomes is allowed to run for 24 yards.
Yep. Now you could tell that you could tell how much you could tell how effective the Jets defensive line was that game, because offensive line was getting away with holes.
After the first quarter, the Jets defense was dynamite, and they got the Jets back into the ball game. That defense of the Jets. Let me throw some flowers at your Jets, especially their defense. That Jets team came right back after being down 17-0.
It's like they woke up
in the ball game. They woke up.
It's like they drank some Utica coffee Adirondack blend, which is what I'm drinking right now, and woke the heck up.
But can we get to the real egregious?
Hold on, I'm getting there. Let the story. Playmaker, I know you're a wrestling fan. Let this storyline build, please.
I'm letting it. That's why I gave you the floor. I'm letting this build. Go.
Just call on a 2nd and 10?
Yes.
Inside the 25. Bryce Huff and the defensive line. Bryce Huff better be a Pro Bowler by the end of this season. Better be a Pro Bowler. Not for a sack. Disrupts plays. Patrick Mahomes is dead to rights inside the tackle box.
Dead.
Throw to absolutely nobody.
None.
There's a discussion by the referees. You see Robert Saleh going like this. Intentional grounding. There is no call. There is no penalty for intentional grounding.
I know it. So it's the fact that he got hit, and they saying the hit forced the ball to go lower than what was supposed to go to Isaiah Pacheco. That was the explanation.
That was intentional grounding.
Now I'm saying that was the
any other game. No, in any other quarterback in any other game, that's intentional grounding.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing. I'm telling you what NBC explained it.
Okay, let me pose this question, and I know Ryan's going to get a kick out of this, and so is Playmaker. Who actually believes that was not intentional grounding? Continue, sir.
Thank you, Keith Sweat. The third call, which was the most egregious of all,
and this is the build-up we were looking for.
The holding call on Sauce Gardner on third down. That would have took away. Look, Michael Carter II has had 2 franchise-altering interceptions taken away within 2 years, 2-year span. That
last year against the Patriots, and last night against the Chiefs.
That ridiculous roughing the passer call in week 6 of last season against the Patriots, when it was explained to Robert Saleh that John Franklin Myers, quote, hit Mac Jones too hard, unquote, which would have put the Jets up 17-3, and that game was done.
Was absolutely done.
I didn't see no pull the jersey. I didn't see no pull.
The pull of the jersey was when inside the 5 yards.
Yep.
Anybody could see that. Anybody could have seen that. But that flag came out after the interception was thrown, after Carter got the ball.
It came out 2 full minutes after the interception.
It came out a full second and a half after that interception. And that flag was thrown by Joe Steratore, who is the cousin of Gene Steratore. The analyst for I think it's CBS.
CBS.
Yeah. Yes. So you know how nepotism works in the NFL.
Dear Joe Steratore, shout out. Sorry, go on.
So this was a game altering flag, of course.
Yes,
because it's the Jets. God forbid it happens to any other team. It always happens to the Jets. And I said in another chat, I said, look, that's 2 calls, not only 3 calls that didn't go to the Jets' way. And now I understand how Eagles fans feel after that call in the Super Bowl on Bradbury.
Yeah, those two calls allowed the Chiefs to run out the rest of the clock.
And
we talking 6. We talking over 6 minutes.
6.5 minutes.
Yeah, 6.5 minutes.
Because they knew if the Jets got the ball back one more time, things would have got spicy.
Yeah, and a Chiefs fan said he said I'm calling cap on that because the Jets had missed chances throughout the game, and the Chiefs had that one call for the horse collar that was called, and that wasn't a horse collar. I'm like, the Jets had plenty. Look, I'll give them credit where credit's due. The Jets had plenty of missed opportunities. I'll give them that. But 3 bad calls or 2 non-calls and 1 bad call, compared to 1 bad call. Spot the lie. This is why we need. This is why I've been calling for. And Snowman, you've been hearing me with this rally call for the last year and a half. Last year I've been on this program.
Not just this one, but on yours as well.
We need full-time referees in the NFL who know how to interpret rules correctly and know how to make calls correctly. I don't want to. I know it's coming on Wednesday. I know it's coming on Wednesday because this happened 2 weeks ago.
Yep, and referees that actually go through the full training, not these part-time referees that only get 1 month training at best.
I don't want insurance salesmen. I don't want high school teachers. I want full-time referees. The NFL makes billions upon billions of dollars every single season. You can't have full-time referees. Every other league in the major 4 leagues, the NHL, Major League Baseball, NBA, they all have full-time referees. Why can't the NFL have full-time referees?
I would love to know the discussion because
I'd love to know the discussion too.
I'm about to say something that's going to shock everybody. And I don't think this is a sentence that anybody thought we could ever imagine.
And that is?
Zach Wilson played better than Patrick Mahomes.
That he did.
Find the lie.
Yeah. And his two best games as a New York Jet have been against Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
Find the lie.
Granted, they lost both games, but Zach Wilson balled out those games.
Well,
Tom
Brady one, you gave him the ball back.
And I'd also like to invite a certain NBC Sunday Night Football analyst named Rodney Harrison. Have a seat.
Oh, missed the cue. Do it again.
Oh, let me try it again. Rodney Harrison. Have a seat, sir. So
fight.
So round 2. So before the game, Harrison is notice that Zach Wilson on 7-on-7 drills before the game missed a bunch of receivers, missed wide open receivers. Oh, he's missing wide open receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, fine. So what? He gets all the kinks out before the game. It took him a full quarter as opposed to 3 quarters to warm up this Sunday.
Yep.
Let's fast forward to after the game. After the game's over, he's interviewing Chris Jones from the Kansas City Chiefs, and
of course
he's trying to goad Mr. Jones into saying that Zach Wilson is, quote, garbage, unquote.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Jones, to his credit, didn't take the bait. Did not take the bait. I gotta say, Chris Jones, you earned my respect, my friend, sir, by not taking that trash bait that Rodney Harrison put out there. Listen, we all know that Rodney Harrison is a Bill Belichick jock sniffer. Let's just put it out there. Let's put it out there. He's just like Bill Belichick. He hates the Jets. The fact that the Jets were on national TV with Zach Wilson in the lineup, did not want to be there. You can see on his face he did not want to be there.
You saw it the whole time. You saw it the whole time.
He's paid to be there. He collects the paycheck. He's paid to be there. He's paid to be an analyst. You're paid to be an analyst, Rodney Harrison, an analyst, not a commentator, not a so-called journalist. You're going for the sensational take.
Words.
You're going for the sensational take that everybody's jumping at the pylons happening of Zach Wilson's trash, Zach Wilson's garbage. Oh, I'm sorry. The fact that Zach Wilson balled out and had better stats than Patrick Mahomes basically put that narrative to shame. And here's my hope for Zach Wilson is that he builds upon this. He builds upon this loss. And God bless him. Well, at the end of the game where he's on the sideline saying, I cost us this game. I cost us this game. But you got Alan Lazard, you got Randall Cobb coming around and saying, no, man, have your head up. Hold your head up. You played great.
Mm-hmm.
You played great. This is the culture. This is the culture that has been missing from the Jets for a number of years.
For years.
When
uplifting, not pushing
shout
down.
Out to Chris Jones, because if it weren't for Chris Jones, Zach Wilson wouldn't have fun with that ball.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there's also there's the low snap by McGovern that that's a lower snap than it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But Zach Wilson still has to pick up that ball. Yeah. Anyway,
I think he knew he wasn't getting the ball back, and there was nothing he can do about it.
After that penalty by Sauce Gardner, that's when they kind of knew he wasn't getting the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what hurt. Rodney Harrison, you can't get the ball back and do anything to save it.
So look, Rodney Harrison, look, I respect your career. Even though you went to the Patriots and played with that team, and David Tyree snatched your wig on national television and cost you the perfect season.
And I loved it. That catch by David Tyree got me $1,000 that game.
No, that was the first Super Bowl. That was the first Super Bowl, not the
David Tyree catch got me $1,000 that game.
Yeah, your sensationalism and trying to goad Chris Jones into a viral moment, it backfired. I'm so glad it backfired on you.
Backfired heavily, and I'm so glad.
And I hope NBC Sports sits you down and say, "Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again."
I hope they cut his ass. I hope they cut him. I hope they let him
cut him. I say suspend him for. I say suspend him for October.
Listen, you are not. Maybe this is me being old and old school at the same time, and that part of this is me going through this. And as unfair as unfair as it is, I've got to say it aloud because, as I said, this happens to me. They need to let him go and tell him hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back anymore, because that is cause. That is cause for dismissal right there. To try to, as you said, Ryan, so expertly and so well, create a viral moment, and it backfired.
Yeah, it backfired.
It backfired, and I'm glad it did.
Yeah, and now the entire internet is saying, "Dude, what were you thinking? Did you not witness what you just saw? Did you not witness what happened on the field?" He's trying to justify that early 7-on-7 drill where he's missing guys who are wide open. Take and say this guy ought to not be in the league. And by the way, I don't know if you saw that garbage clickbait article about linking Zach Wilson to the Edmonton Elks. Stop.
Yeah, I saw that.
So here's my prayer for the rest of the season for Zach Wilson is that he continues to do his thing. He continues to ball out. He plays aggressive, and he shoves that narrative down Rodney Harrison's throat, just like David Tyree did in Super Bowl 41 or 43, 42. Thank you. I get my numbers confused. Math, I can't. Right. But I hope that narrative is shoved down Rodney Harrison's throat. He has to eat that humble pie and take it all back, because that, right, sir, was unprofessional. What you try to do to Chris Jones and try to goad him into continuing this ridiculous narrative of Zach Wilson not being a good quarterback, even though he proved that on national television in front of a national TV audience, in front of Taylor Swift and her Swiftie minions.
Dear God,
that he played better than Patrick Mahomes.
And they won't say it, and they'll never say it aloud because they
never say it aloud. You'll never hear anyone say it outside of me and the New York and anyone in the media in New York State.
Anybody on the show that actually says the truth. And I'm going to ask both my television networks to forgive me for this, but I have to say it this way. Zach Wilson, you made me a believer last night, and I hope you continue to ball out with your Jets and take that narrative and shove it down Rodney Harrison's throat for the rest of this season. And I hope that this game right here is the game that wakes up the New York Jets. All right? I hope this is the game, and I'm saying this as much as I tease Ryan McCarthy. I am old school to my heart, and I've seen games where it can revive a team and help a team go the rest of the way. I saw it happen in 94 with my 49ers when they got blasted by the Philadelphia Eagles 40-8. George Seifert correctly yanked Steve Young out of the game, and they went on to win the rest of their games, and they won the Super Bowl. I hope this game right here against the world champion Kansas City Chiefs is a revival. It gets the Jets in the playoffs, and I hope they see them again. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right.
Oh, yeah, and the Dalvin Cook experiment needs to end. I'm done.
Yay! No more Dalvin. Breece Hall is the bell cow running back. Dalvin Cook needs to be out of the league, and that's that. The Dalvin Cook experience. Give me this.
We're cooking today.
I'll make.
And I'm not the one cooking.
Hot coffee coming through.
I'll make this. Yeah, and I need more of it.
Ew.
And thank you to my wife for this. I'll make sure this is properly replaced. Dalvin Cook, you need to go. You're done. You're finished. You're trash. You're washed up. If the Minnesota Vikings let you go, that should tell you everything you need to know about your career, how it's gone, how it's going to go, and you're not doing anything else. All right? The New York Jets need to push the plunger on this Dalvin Cook experiment. Let Breece Hall continue to be their bell cow running back because he is that. And kick Dalvin Cook right in the ass, right out of the Meadowlands. I'm done.
You are so wrong for that hot seat.
Amen and amen.
In 3 words, and my wife used this on me yesterday in talking about my 49ers when she walked by and heard me do the game yesterday, and she just leaned in and said, damn, they're good. During a break, I start laughing. She comes in, gives me a peck on the cheek, and her next 3 words are as follows. Find the lie.
Do you see
Find the
Minnesota's
lie.
record? Do you see Minnesota's record? What is Minnesota's record?
Who cares?
Now, no, you brought up Minnesota cutting Dalvin Cook. What did they look like without Dalvin Cook?
The same thing the Jets look like with him. And that's that's not a direct shot at the Jets. That's a direct shot at Dalvin Cook.
Need to be a direct shot at Minnesota for being retarded.
Yeah,
Minnesota's been retarded since 2019.
The
when
only
they
reason
I think go into the Bay and beat my team.
The only reason why Cook was brought in the first place was because they thought Breece Hall wasn't going to be ready for week 1. And he's shown the last 4 weeks he's
more than ready.
He's not only more than ready, he's proving his worth.
He's beyond ready.
And by the way,
to be the guy. Breece Hall is the guy, but they needed Breece Hall to have a backup.
And if Ty Conklin doesn't fall down while Breece Hall goes on that run, Breece Hall is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Breece Hall Jets take the lead on that run.
Yep.
Hello, who's the guy that you said?
Ty Conklin.
Okay, what's the tight end name?
He tripped over his own shoes and fell down, and he couldn't get the block. Couldn't get the block.
Because I need that tight end to make that catch in the end zone.
Him too, yeah. They had
I need you to make that catch in the end zone, man.
Look, they had their missed opportunities. They had that one drop in the end zone by Ty Conklin. Garrett Wilson, he should have dove for that ball that would have gotten them within what 2 or 3 before they had that missed field goal by Zerline. And that Michael Carter drop on second down when he was wide open, and Zach beautifully look.
Oh, I know.
The thing that I noticed yesterday after the first 2 series was that they said, "All right, let's open up the playbook. Let's get Zach Wilson rolling on get Zach Wilson on rollouts and get some play action in there."
And Michael Carter knew he should have caught that ball.
And Michael Carter knew he should have caught that.
He was so ready to take off. You got to catch that.
Yeah. So
all the way in. Hook the ball all the way.
Hey, I had nothing negative to say about the Jets. Zach Wilson played great.
Zach Wilson balled out. All right, yeah. Zach Wilson balled the hell out.
Zach Wilson was playing like he was going to steal Taylor Swift right out the suite, or Donna Kelsey.
I mean, even people was like, "Hold on,
you wrong as hell, for that, Ryan." But there's nothing but truth to that. There's nothing but truth to that, though. I'm not saying. Listen, as I said earlier, and as Ryan said so expertly, find the lie.
Hey,
find the lie.
People was like, "Hold on, didn't you just talk bad about Zach Wilson last week?" Yeah, what I saw last week was horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah, last night was great.
Guys,
if he can play like this, be good.
Guys, hang on.
Mm-hmm. I saw it too.
Bob, you got to come up here tomorrow then. I have a few hilarious stories about Russ Francis, Pro Bowl and Super Bowl champion tight end who died in a plane crash yesterday. Number 81 for the San Francisco 49ers. Oh. And I love Big Russ Francis. Two-time champion. Oh. All right. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, man. Change your settings, Cole. Anybody who watched the 49ers during their first dynasty era knows number 81, Russ Francis. Played with the Niners up until 1990. Then
before then he was of course with the Patriots too.
He was drafted and was with the Patriots, and then he
yeah. Yeah, that's tragic.
That hurt.
Speaking of tragic, did you
just a moment? I'm sorry, y'all. This is
a moment. Go take a moment.
Gather yourself.
Go take a moment.
Yeah.
Gather yourself.
Go sort yourself out.
This is hitting me. This is hitting me different because, and it's hitting me because of two gentlemen that pointed him out to me. My dad and my granddad. My granddad introduced him to me when he was with the Patriots. And my dad, who watched 49ers games with me, and oh my gosh. Cole, cover me. I'll be back.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. All right. So, yeah, for those who don't know, unfortunately, Russ Francis, tight end for the 49ers, and then before in the Patriots, died of plane crash in Hawaii, and he lived there, actually. Wow, that's horrible. That's horrible. Well, speaking of horrible,
good to see you, Cole.
I'm sorry?
Good to see you.
Morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. Welcome to Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. On the other half of that name, Cole Johnson, good morning to you, Playmaker. Good morning to you, Mr. McCarthy. As I'm saying, speaking of horrible, I thought that Robert Saleh was going to have a heart attack in the middle of the fourth quarter. After that, after the controversial holding call.
He expressed what Jets fans were all thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And good that he got angry, because we want to see that Coach Saleh. We want to see that Coach Saleh every single game. Where he's defending his team. It's like what was it? What holding between? I'm surprised they didn't say anything about that no call, the holding on 3rd and 22. He's going to be especially apoplectic after seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the intentional grounding that didn't get called. Then that phantom holding call at the interception. Yeah, he was expressing what we were all thinking, and I'm sure that unsportsmanlike conduct will be taken care of by Mr. Johnson and Mr. Douglas.
Would he better?
Because I'm pretty sure they were thinking the same thing. Like what was that? What was that?
Mm-hmm. But you should be happy that Zach Wilson actually outperformed one Mr. Patrick Mahomes in that game.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the progress. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's a sentence that you would never think of.
No,
because
Mahomes. I won't even say average. Mahomes looked flustered, and of course, that is credited to the defensive interior of the Jets.
I don't think he looked flustered. I think I don't know what. He got away with so many passes through his career so far, and he thought he was going to get away with someone against the Jets, and the Jets weren't having it.
No, but I'm saying he looked.
Them two interceptions was like, dude, Pat, what are you doing?
And the wounded duck pick that got bailed out by the penalty, that was yet another one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, talk to me about that Jets front four, Ryan. I was loving how they were getting after Mahomes in the second and third quarter. Loving it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was as if the Chiefs offensive line didn't know what to do. And they were rushing for. It was rare they were blitzing. I was like, wow, now this is impressive.
No, I mean, last week they were in a milk carton. Plain and simple. Actually, the 2 weeks prior, they were in a milk carton.
Mm-hmm.
But against the Chiefs, after the first quarter, something must have clicked, and they said, "Nope, I'm sick and tired of this. We're done. I'm done. Let's just get after him. Let's play aggressive. Let's play aggressive. Let's play fast, Let's get after them and see what kind of and see what kind of chaos we can cause. And it worked.
They caused a lot.
He threw 2 picks in the second quarter.
They caused a lot of chaos. And credit CJ Mosley too. He was playing the perfect spy in a situation where, he would sometimes show that he would rush, and then sometimes he would drop back, and Mahomes did not know which way was up with number 57 and what he was going to do. And I just thought after the Chiefs had their first quarter where they exploded, it was as if the Jets were like, okay, we're going to win this game starting now. And that was like the beginning of the second quarter. The Chiefs defense then turned over to the offense, and the offense started to get more confidence, gain more confidence. And I was feeling the energy in the building, definitely in midway through the third quarter when the Jets tied it at 20. It was the energy was palpable.
Matter of fact, I owe y'all a thank you, okay? Because I ain't have to deal with a lot of Taylor Swift reference because the Jets came to play ball.
Oh my gosh.
But you still will get a Taylor Swift reference.
No, I'm talking about during the game.
That's what I'm saying, because they kept showing her during the game.
No, they show her a lot because the Chiefs was up 17-9. But once the Jets started
when the
playing,
Chiefs were up, she was being shown during commercial breaks, during breaks in the action. But as soon as the Jets started coming back, you barely saw her.
Kelsey caught the ball. Yeah,
you saw her.
Once the Jets started playing ball, Taylor Swift was done.
And then Mike Tirico with the ad infinitum nauseum Taylor Swift song references during the commercial, before the commercial breaks. It's like, can we put a pitch count? Do we not put a pitch count on that?
Well, you gotta understand, he was trying to appeal to the casuals.
He was trying too hard.
He was prepared.
Mr. McCarthy,
he was prepared to try too hard.
But the Jets changed all that around.
Mr. McCarthy, it sounds as if you were angrier at Mike Tirico than you were at the refs last night.
I'm not angry with that's an understatement. But I wasn't so much mad, but annoyed. I was just so annoyed at the
to be honest,
song references.
Did you not go into the game wondering what's the over under Taylor Swift being shown on television on NBC?
If you were playing a drinking game, you would be number. Yeah, if you were playing a drinking game about how many times Taylor Swift would be shown on TV, or if there'll be references, you would be dead by halftime.
Yeah, I figured the over under be 10, and I would have said push, and it was about 10 times,
and they barely got the 10.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, so because I was thinking, because I was thinking the same thing as you, Playmaker. When the Jets came feverishly back and it got to be 2020, I was like, okay, they haven't shown Taylor Swift. And then we get to the end of the third quarter, and then we see the pensive Taylor Swift in the press box. I mean, in the luxury box. I was like,
with her there and goes that. Mrs. Mahomes with a concerned look on their face because it's like, Lord.
standing next to Brittany Mahomes. Well, I was like, okay, well, that streak's over.
Where's Jackson?
Oh,
I'm sorry, folks, for what you probably heard after I got this piece of news.
You're good. You're good.
No. I am very distraught by this. Not just because of the person, but because of who it inspired and who I was watching football with when I first learned of Russ Francis. Oh, I understand. That'll be me whenever I hear Earl Campbell die, because I'll be thinking about my father. But I understand that. But
you sticking around, Ryan, or you got to go?
No, I can stick around for a little bit.
Yeah, Ryan.
And I'm off next Monday too.
Ooh. Good.
I guess stick around for another couple minutes.
So we get a double. So we get a double play. Let's. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play this one little ditty, and then we'll be back, and we're gonna touch on the Astros. Yes, I touch on that.
Not yet.
We'll be right back after this. You fool!
Give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this camera.
Yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen.
This is Snowman in the Morning. We'll be right back right after this. The following is a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
Boston.
This has been a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm sorry. I did that all wrong. I did that all wrong. My bad.
Do it right, will you?
Oh, God. Brother guest, I'm so glad, Ryan, that you here on Coffee with McCarthy. I love you.
Oh, Lord, you beat me to it. What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
I love you.
Cole Johnson.
You ain't got a lick of sense.
Cole Johnson yet again with another comedian.
You got it. You ain't got a lick of sense. All right, that's all I got. You ain't got a lick of sense. That's all I got to say.
Oh, by the way, Victor, to answer your question, I am 20-10 in college right now. 20-10. Should be 21-9, but I was just at 1 tomorrow.
You know, we gotta do another No Crunches Required Saturday brunch special. I gotta bring Victor Locke in, and he would be fun to have.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that must happen. Matter
By
of
the
fact,
way,
the day you bring Victor in, Mr. McCarthy, I'll join you.
Yeah,
real quick. Yeah. Apologies to Dr. K. Whew.
You don't have to apologize because
that Colts team rallied.
Listen, let me say this to Playmaker right now because I know that. Let me say this to Playmaker right now.
Me and Cole got the same thought process going in our heads right now.
You don't want to know how many words she spat out after that loss yesterday.
How many words she spat out during the first half?
Look, I already know half those words were
Y'all know my favorite comedian is George Carlin. And if there was ever a complimentary act to the 7 dirty words you can't say on television, me and Dr. K spat them out yesterday during the Colts game.
Cole messes me. I'm at work. Cole messes me. He was happy with how the first half looked.
Of course I'm happy. I'm a Texas fan.
I get home from
You
work.
think?
I'm sitting here like, why in the hell we in overtime?
I'm a Texas fan. Do you know why I was happy? I was like, yes, my divisional rival's down. I'm loving this, and they getting shut out. This is even better. Yes. And I was sharing that joy with you, Playmaker, and then I wanted to smack the Wunderkind right across the face.
Are all the teams in the AFC South 2 up, 2 down?
Yes, every team in the AFC.
Every team's 2 up, 2 down.
AFC South teams, every one of them, 2 wins and 2 losses. Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
I'm saying, like, how the hell we get in overtime? We was up 23-0.
I know.
I didn't believe it either. And when I went out to run an errand, okay, I actually went to take Sonya to work. I went to take Sonya to work. Sonya comes by, sees the game, sees it's 20-0. Looks at me and goes, "Okay, Dad, you can take me to work now." All right. So we get back, they score. It's 23-8. It was 23-8. I come in here, I get set up for my live stream, and then I hear Jody scream at the top of her lungs. I crashed through this green screen behind me. I did. I dove right through this green screen. Lucy comes running, and Jody's jumping up and down, and I'm going, "It's a 1-score." I just looked at her and said, "It's a 1-score game," and she said, "Yep." I said, "All right." Now, if they come back,
she screamed out loud for a 1-score game. What happened when the Colts tied it?
I think my brain and my lips are still burning because I got the kiss of a lifetime when they tied it up. Because I'm watching the game in here, and on this screen and on this monitor, I'm preparing for Cardinals and 49ers. I look at this in front of me and see the Colts got the ball back. I go flying into the kitchen, and they tied it up, and I got pinned to the couch.
Well, that's enough for me today. Victory Monday at 9:00 a.m.
Just a minute.
Bad that I don't have a wife who loves football.
Wait a minute.
Like that.
Wait a minute. Just a minute. When they got it to within 23-21, she gets excited, and I get a bear hug. And I said, "It's not done yet, honey. They have to get the 2-point conversion to tie it. They gotta get the 2-point conversion to tie it." So she calms down. I calm down.
They're like the easiest 2-point conversion you can give up.
Right. That's exactly right. And she grabs my arm and says, "Don't move. I need you as my good luck charm for them to tie this game." I'm rolling at this point.
Don't move.
And they get the 2-point conversion. They tie the game, and I got pinned to the couch and about 100 kisses in 30 seconds.
Lucky you got them. Lucky you got them.
Must be nice.
The game in it instead of after. Who knows what happened after the game?
Playmaker, you've said nothing but a word to me, my friend.
Because boy,
this is why every day I say something about my beloved Dr. K and this championship ring I got. Even though the Colts lost, the way that they rallied, just like your Jets, Ryan, the way that they rallied spoke to me, because that should have been a whitewash in Indianapolis. I didn't get a chance to get.
The funny thing is, nobody came into that game thinking Iran was going to jump up 23-0.
No, nobody thought that at all. Nobody thought that at all.
And then the funny thing is, Sean McVay did what I wanted him to do. He ran the freaking ball.
Yes. Ran it well.
Half.
Ran it well. I will tell you the play that gave the Rams confidence throughout the game, even though the Colts rallied. They forced the Rams into a punting situation, but then EJ Speed hit Matthew Stafford out of bounds. That's a 15-yard penalty, and what was supposed to be a punt turned into a first down, and then the Rams walked it down the field and scored.
I have a question. I'm
listening.
What is up with these defenders hitting quarterbacks out of bounds? I don't seen this like all weekend.
Oh, I've seen it too. All weekend.
I'm like, y'all know he going out of bounds. Why are you still hitting him?
EJ Speed, and I will say this until next weekend. EJ Speed cost the Colts the game.
And
because if you don't hit Matthew Stafford out of bounds and you punt it to the Colts with as much confidence as they had coming into this game.
And much momentum they were building.
Exactly. Now, did they build that momentum up coming back from 23 down? Yes, they did. But they should have finished it in regulation.
Oh, speaking of finished.
Take
this camera.
Take
Somebody choke. Somebody choke.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Now, for all of you fools who want to claim 6 years later that the team that I have rooted for since 1980 are cheaters,
the Houston Astros.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I want you to call them cheaters. I want you to call them cheaters from the bottom of your hearts. No, from the bowels of your penis. I want you to call them cheaters.
Yes.
I want you to be awash and aglow with one to rub it in because they are nasty and evil. Forget them cheaters. They've impugned
heard that
the
all
game.
weekend.
I
heard
can't
that all
stand
weekend.
them. They
Heard them all
suck.
weekend.
They will always suck. Altuve's a cheater. Bregman's a cheater. Heck, even Dusty Baker, who wasn't on the team when they did cheat, he's a cheater for affiliating with them.
Just a minute.
Come with that energy.
Speaking of energy, this will give Cole some more energy. Let's go back to last year. Since it's the month of October. Y'all remember this?
And Alvarez belts it deep to right field. Instant goodbye. Unbelievable. The Astros a walk-off win. Yordan Alvarez, a walk-off 3-run homer. And the Astros stun the Mariners in Game 1 of the division series. Incredible.
The House of Horrors for the Seattle Mariners continues as they mob Alvarez by home plate.
Call of the day brought to you by Cricket
That was
Wireless,
1 year
the
ago.
official wireless carrier of Snowman in the Morning. Go
now
ahead.
Give me back this camera.
Take it. It's all yours.
That's right, Danny. Asterisks. Yes, I embrace it all. Come on, tell them. Say it proudly. Asterisks. Cheaters. Losers.
Look at the next one. He
Astros with the double S. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
All of them. All of them.
Not one player on that team should be treated different than any steroids player. Yes. Bring that on energy, please. I love it. I love it.
Can I say one sentence? Can I say one? I interrupt this Cole Johnson rant to add to it. Danny Fuller. To be the champs, you must unseat the champs. And they're the division champions. Go, Cole.
Can I ask a question to the Rangers?
No, you may not.
Did you not learn from what Seattle did last year?
No,
I thought this was Cole's camera time.
Take Cole. Take it.
No,
Take it.
they didn't learn. No, they didn't
Give him
learn.
that camera. Give him that camera.
Give him the camera.
Please come with that energy because we're talking about a game where all the teams that do well cheat. How about the 2018 Red Sox? No one talks about them, and they cheated all out the yang. On the Yankees, they didn't even win championships, and they were cheating.
They were cheating
But
the whole time.
that isn't mentioned about that. You got to mention the little guy that became big, and then Then you have to say, well, because they have made the sport all horrible and nasty, well, we can't root for them. Fine. Don't root for them. I don't care. I don't care if you root for them. I don't care if you make them the team you hate the most. That actually makes me feel even better.
And
Why?
Yet that team always somehow is in the World Series.
That makes me feel even better. Why? Why does it make me feel better? Because it means that you weren't with this team before they were champions.
And you won't be with this team now.
And you won't with them while they're champions. And it makes the room to celebrate even greater.
Smaller.
And it could be, the room could be as small as it wants to be. And you know what? I got clowned, Mr. Fuller, by my coworkers. In fact, my manager at the time said, there is an Amazon book you should read, Cole. You know what it's called? How I Cheated My Way to the World Series. I had a laugh at that. I'm like,
of course.
I was like, yes. And I can tell you how the story went. The story went as follows. Yes, once upon a time, a team won a World Series. That was 2017. 2019, they got caught cheating. Yep. Now, and I'm on record as saying, do I support them cheating? Heck no.
No.
They needed to be caught, and they needed to deal with it. Now, exactly.
They dealt with it.
Exactly, sir. They were found guilty by Major Baseball. They lost draft picks.
And by the way, Danny Fuller, it's not asterisks. And Cole, this is for you. They're the world champion Houston Astros. Get it right.
That's fine. You can call them whatever you want. Call them champions. Now, as I was saying, that's right. They were found guilty. And this is part of my story that I said. Yes, in 2019, they were found guilty by Major League Baseball of cheating. And they lost draft picks. And they also fired the manager. They also fired the general manager. And they also fined the owner.
Yep.
Yes. That happened in 2020.
And they still won the World Series.
That's all that great. Thank you for spoiling the ending, sir. That's exactly how I told the story. And then I said, but you know how the story ends? The story ends, and then I put a GIF or GIF, whatever the heck you want to pronounce it, of the Astros spraying themselves with champagne last year. And I said, ball game, shut up. The end.
I borrowed from Alex Bregman yesterday, and it goes like this. The world wanted to... No, I did it wrong. Press a button. Alex Bregman said,
quote,
the world wanted to know what it would be like if the Astros weren't Western Division champions. I guess the world will never know.
Close quote. Thank you for the take on Kanye West.
Seattle choked last year. The Rangers choked this year.
That's right. That's right, Danny. Champion cheaters. Champion.
Champion.
No. Champion asterisks. But see, I'll put it this way.
Danny, give it up. Just give it up.
Let your respect be even louder than your disrespect.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up, Danny. Just give it up.
Because I don't give a crap what you call them. You can call them crappers all you want. They're champions. They've already redeemed themselves. In fact, Dusty Baker is a baseball man, and you said it in this one for Danny, he redeemed the team and cleaned them up. And do you think he would have affiliated himself with a bunch of cheaters if they still were cheating? No.
Unlike 2008, the real
champions. That's right. Champion. That's right. Champion. That's right. Say it again. Champion.
And of course, Danny's just feeding into the.
He is. Let's give it up.
I'm loving it. Champion. That's right.
Because this team somehow, some way, they keep winning the freaking West.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they always end up in the World Series. I'm just like,
yes, the multiple AL West champions, multiple time AL champions, and 2-time World Series champions in the past 7 years.
Three consecutive years. American League Western Division. What's the final word I'm looking for? Champions.
And guess what?
And they have won that division 6 out of the last 7 years.
And guess what? The last 2 years they shouldn't have won it. But the other team choked.
The only year they did not win the West title was 2020 because the Athletics won it. And the bad part about that is
COVID.
No. The bad part
is
ALCS. They went to the ALCS. Were down 3-0.
Oh, and they beat Oakland on the way on route 2 there. But go ahead.
Down 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
And came within 9 outs of doing what only the Boston Red Sox did in 2004.
If you're a Dodgers fan, you might want to get off the stream because you do not want to hear from me right now.
This makes me feel even better. That's right.
Please tell me you're not a Dodgers fan.
Yes, I know Dusty Baker. Yes, I know.
Yes,
I know Dusty Baker is a Dodger. In fact, he was a Brave too. I know. Yes, it took a Dodger to clean up the crap. Okay, fine.
Dodgers are going to choke.
He's not a Dodgers fan.
That's fine. Okay. I don't give a crap if he's a Dodgers fan or not.
I do.
Fine.
No, I don't.
Be quiet, Braves fan. I don't give a crap if you're a Dodgers fan.
Hey,
be awash and aglow with the fact that you see a team that's better. I have respected the Braves name. And I was about to say, sir, be awash and aglow with a team in your own league that's even better. Now, as I was saying, but look up to the bright star of Major League Baseball. And that's a team you call cheaters. That's a team you call asterisks. They are champions. Remember that.
That's the team we call champions. And as I've said and will continue to say, to be the champs, you must unseat the champs.
Would y'all
Let me say that again.
It's a fellow Braves fan, sir.
Ah, okay. Okay, you're off the hook, Danny. Let me say that again. With both the Braves and the Astros in the playoffs, and remember they played in 2021, to be the champs, you must unseat the champs. And I don't see it happening.
Can I not face the Astros in the World Series, please?
Only the Astros fans appreciate cheaters? Okay, let's see. So you said the same thing about the Patriots. Mm-hmm. So you said the same thing about the 49ers. Okay, so you said the same thing about the Cowboys. You said the same thing about the Red Sox. You said the same thing about the Yankees. You say the same thing about any team that has not won it in what you would deem clean. And that's fine. That's perfect. That's wonderful. I don't give a crap.
Me neither.
6-time AL West champions. 4 times in the last 7 years AL champs. 2 times in the last 7 years world champs. And, oh, wait a minute. The last time they won. Oh, yes, they're the defending world champs. They are where you want your Braves to get.
I'm sorry. Did you say defending world champions? I could have sworn I heard that correctly. Did you say? Did you say defending world champions?
Yes, the 2023 Houston Astros are the defending DEFENDING world champs.
Now take that reality.
Want the Braves to be where they are, and I've said this wonderful season for the Braves, and I've said this about them wonderful season. Yep, that's great. Let's see them do it in October because that's what it only matters for them,
or November for that matter. And remember, the Braves have the nightmare of the Philadelphia Phillies
only 1 year ago. So you can take your asterisks. The cheaters.
I don't like you.
You can take the asterisks, the cheaters, the Astros with 2 S's.
Oh, it's
losers, crap piles, a-holes, S-heads, and any other insult that you want to label the team, and stick it straight up all of your behind. Because it doesn't matter to a hill of beans. You were still talking to your defending world champs. Remember that. Now show some respect.
While we are thinking about it, and Okay, more baseball. Just a minute. We didn't play the proper soundbite. We did not play the proper soundbite, and here it is. Black man talking baseball. Cole, what did we say at the top of the season about the American League West Division? What did we say?
We said this in early May. Actually, I blew out the candles to my 50th birthday, and about the Monday afterwards, when everybody was raving and ranting about the Rangers just racing out to a big league.
Racing out to a big league. Yeah.
The words that we both said was they will be caught by the Astros. I'm not concerned about that. Talk to me when it gets to October, and the world champs will become the AL West champs again.
Yep, we did. And what happened?
Now I gotta sit here, and I need the choking behind Marlins to stop the Phillies. Great.
That ain't gonna happen because the Phillies are gonna bury them in the dirt.
I don't
need the Marlins to beat the Phillies.
You didn't. I don't think you paid attention to the word I used before I said Marlins.
Oh, I heard it. I heard every word you said.
Choking behind. We heard.
But
the Braves are so good they can handle the Phillies this year, can't they?
Don't believe the hype. To be the champs, you must unseat the champs. Good luck.
This season better not go down the drain.
Let me say it again.
Cole was embracing that Jets fan energy from last night in that rant. Great job.
Let me say it again.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
To Braves fan, to Phillies fan. Sorry, JJ, I have to every other fan with their team in the postseason, especially the Rangers, because the Rangers are going to get choked out.
They already choked.
They're going to get choked out in a wild card round. I just wish it was by Seattle and not anyone else.
Don't care.
To be the champs.
Don't care.
You must unseat the champs.
Is he talking about Jose Altuve?
Yep.
Altuve,
Bregman, Verlander.
He said one player.
Alvarez was there. Okay. Listen, Danny.
Well, Alvarez was the farm system, basically.
Well, he was in the farm system. Listen, Danny, I hate to inform you of this, but they are the champs. And until someone beats them, until someone eliminates them,
again,
y'all don't have a chance in hell. Sorry.
Again, I don't care. You can
the funny thing is, you don't bring that same energy for Kansas City Chiefs.
Champion is what you got to reference them. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you call. You can call them chumps. You can call them ditch diggers. You can call them whatever you want. Champion will have to be in front of them because that's what they
Danny, are. If you're a Braves fan like I am, I'm gonna need you to shut up, okay? because don't forget what happened last year. We were the number 1 seed in the postseason, and we got taken out by some Phillies.
And they were the odds-on favorites for many to win the World Series last year.
Just like this year, they're the odds-on favorite.
And that team that knocked us out got to the World Series.
And that's why I've always said to Playmaker ever since then. I'm like, the Braves can be spectacular all throughout the regular season. Show it to me in October.
And it's
you say that when y'all talk about Braves, y'all like, I don't care about the regular season.
Yeah, I don't. Show me in October.
It's October
because the team is talented from first batter to last,
from start to
finish.
You
got arms. So
absolutely.
We don't have this magical season.
Give me
October. Got all these done the records. It bet not end in October.
Oh, it's about to it's about to end quick. Because if there's one thing the Atlanta Braves, and I've discussed this before, if there's one thing that will befall the Atlanta Braves, it's a simple word we like to call bullpen.
Oh, like you said 2 years ago, and yet we still won the World Series?
Oh, y'all had a stronger bullpen then.
But you still said the same thing.
And I will say it again. Listen, am I happy the Braves made the playoffs? Yes. Did they kick ass in the National League East? Yes. But until you get the nightmare of the Philadelphia Phillies out of your system and beat them in a playoff series, which requires arms.
It only happened last year. It was the Dodgers. We got
arms,
past the Dodgers.
damn it. Arms.
It was the Dodgers.
Y'all need some arms. Arms, damn it. Arms.
No,
I got two arms.
No praise dances until November.
No
praise
what,
dances
Cole?
until November.
You got two arms, Ryan.
Cole, play the praise dance, please. Play it.
You got two arms, Ryan.
And I'm enacting my Second Amendment right by bearing those arms on the internet.
It's getting ready to happen. It's getting ready to happen. It's getting ready to happen.
Shouldn't you be thanking us, Snowman, by the way? I just thought about that. Shouldn't you be thanking us? Because we the ones who put the final nail in the coffin of that team that you don't like.
I really don't care because the team I want to see win it all is in.
The team that you didn't want to get in didn't get in because of us.
Listen to me, Playmaker, and listen well. The team I wanted to get in is the team that now has a chance to defend their title. When it comes to everyone else, I could give 2/5 of a half of a flying damn. Because the and I mean every single word of that.
Then why you have a Putnam experience then?
Listen.
But wait a minute.
I don't
it wasn't
give
the Braves that
2/5
labeled the Cubs. It was the Brewers who did.
It was the Brewers who took care of the Cubs.
No, we took care of the Cubs. We played
the Cubs.
You swept them, yes, but they were still alive for a playoff spot.
No, the Brewers knocked the Cubs' teeth out.
Them out. Yeah.
The Brewers knocked the Cubs' teeth out. Okay? Atlanta knocked everybody out in the National League. Okay? I give y'all that. I give y'all that. Give me this button here. And I'm going to ask for forgiveness well in advance. The Cubs and Cub fans while I'm at it.
See?
I don't care. I don't care about
the Playmaker. He would still be saying that if the Cubs were in the playoffs.
I'd say it even louder. And I'd say it even louder.
He'll be mad
Listen,
if they made it.
Let me take y'all back a few years. The
You
Cubs
that
in old Raggedy Field. Listen, the Cubs had a chance in old Raggedy Field in game 163 before the institution of the wild card round to knock out the Milwaukee Brewers and claim the National League Central Division title. And what happened? Everything was cruising along until the 8th inning, until Milwaukee got a couple of hits, and then
Tiger uppercut.
Out went the scrubs. Oh, by the way, hey, Cubs. Hey, Cubs.
You're out.
You're out.
You need to stop Cole from saying that.
No.
Say the ad, Cole. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to. I'm about to say that. Hold on a second.
It's all yours.
Man, Ryan McCarthy is in the ad. I ain't not see that coming.
You ain't got no sense, Cole. You ain't got a lick of sense. I already know what's in. And he did this. And he did this when we taped our picks last week. You fool. I love you for this.
Oh my gosh.
Sick Diggy says, this praise dance is brought to you by Sanctified Shirt, the saintliest long sleeve shirts this side of Hades. And it should be illegal for Ryan McCarthy to be brandishing his arms like that.
You mean like this?
Cold
Danny
Sweat
Fuller
Barry
says,
Johnson is in the damn building.
Gracious.
Of you four, when it's Hall of Fame voting time, should any asterisk that played on 2017 team found guilty of cheating be voted in?
Yes! Jose bleeping out Tuve.
It don't
You
matter.
all.
It doesn't
Former
matter.
Tri-City Valley Cat. Jose Altuve.
Jose bleeping out Tuve. How do you like them apples?
All right, cut.
No.
I need Cold Sweat Barry Johnson to go back. I just need Cole Johnson right now.
No, what does matter though, girl? Give me that sheet. Give me that sheet. Give me the sheet. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Don't
Can I
touch
just
me,
get
woman.
Cole
Sit
Johnson
there.
here? Like,
No.
I don't need
touch a
Keith
woman.
Sweat
Sit-
and
sit
Barry
there.
right
Sit
together.
there. No. Sit down. There we go. Yeah. I want that light to glisten. I want you to glow, baby. Like, yes. This is beautiful. This is. Oh no, my arm. Oh. What's wrong? Oh, I did a rub and tug and I messed up my arm. I can't play the quarterback for the Browns now no more.
Oh my gosh, he's going at Deshaun Watson.
I thought it was a pulled groin. I kept him out.
Who cares?
I'll just leave. I'll just leave.
No, Deshaun Watson.
No,
Who
he messed up
cares?
his shoulder. He messed up his arm.
And like, when did this happen? Cause this happened out of nowhere.
Who gives a flying damn? Deshaun Watson is trash.
Anyway,
there
Cole
goes. I
Johnson.
see it. There's a flying dam right there. So it's right over there.
Cole
I see
Johnson.
it.
Before we close out the show,
when I saw he threw out his shoulder, I was like, "Oh, this is gold right here."
Cole Johnson.
Threw out his
Yes, sir.
I do believe the Texans got Mike Tomlin talking a different tone.
Congratulations to your Texans, Cole Johnson.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Playmaker. Thank you.
I hope Mike Tomlin has a losing record for the first time in his career, and they get rid of him.
Shut your mouth.
Period.
You respect Mike Tomlin. You show that man respect.
Tomlin, no. Give me this.
Show
button.
that man respect.
Give me this button.
Give that camera.
Mike Tomlin.
Oh, I agree, Danny. He is, but still.
Mike Tomlin and Deshaun Watson. All right?
I'm glad you do, Vic.
Yeah. Vic knew where it was going. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, no.
One more thing. My bad. I'm sorry.
Wait. I'll provide it. You know what? God, here we go.
Sick Dicky also says this ASMR voiceover by Cole Sports is brought to you by Sleazy Salons. No mani petties, just hands and feet. Show you right.
You're gonna make me come to Norway one of these days, and it's not gonna be pleasant.
Especially women's feet and hands. They definitely will be done very well. Oh, you know they're gonna be silky smooth, just like their skin. Oh yeah. Oh.
We performed a magic trick and made Ryan McCoffey disappear.
Oh my gosh.
You wrong for that, Cole. You wrong. Hi, Mom and Dad. Hi, Dr. K. Hi, Mrs. Johnson.
Hi, Dr. K.
Just end the show. Just end the show.
You know what?
Just end the show.
Ryan, I hate you because she just texted me. Dr. K just texted me and just called us all dumb fools for that last segment. Dr. K just texted me. See, when she gets a chance to sneak in and listen to the show, she just happens to catch parts like that. Now, with basketball season on the horizon, dear God.
Let's end the show. End the show.
And that's where I leave you. See you later, guys.
Let's end the show, man. Just end the show.
We'll
be back. We'll be back tomorrow.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you, Playmaker. And I think that's a good idea for us to cut it off right here. Even though we're way, way early, who cares? Man, turn this off. Give me this doggone button. We're out of here. Have a great day. God bless.
That's sleazy Cole. That's sleazy Cole Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Sleazy Cole Johnson.
No, that is Cold Sweat Barry Johnson.
Oh God. All right. Let's send off a couple people.
Nothing sleazy about this, gentlemen. Take care. God.
Quiet. Thank you, Ryan.
Next move, your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, then they certainly not big enough. Dream big. Very big. And
breathing.
That's what No Credentials Required's Ryan McCarthy is doing. That's what Snowman Multimedia's Brian Snow's doing. That is what Playmaker of God knows how many shows is doing.
Rambley Talk is going to be interesting this week.
And I also love, though, that you are bearing down the gridiron. And
that's what Cole Sports featuring the man himself.
No, you said it wrong. You said it wrong. It's not Cole Sports. It's Cole Sports.
Well, he can say it better than
me. That's right. And that's what Cole Sports with the Z's doing. We're hoping you're doing that as well. In the audience out there, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
We're out of here.
For one another.
We're out of here. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye now.
What a way to kick off our 10th season. See you tomorrow.